base hit into left. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Way to square that thing up.
He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jake Cave. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. This one carrying. Snags it on the warning track. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. One left on base. Bottom half. First and second, two down.
Number 28.
And there's a strike. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Swing and a drive. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next, Kyle Teel.
The catcher, Kyle Teel.
Runner at second with two down. To the right side. And handles that one. There with plenty of time. Inning over. One hit, one left. Heading on now to the top of the third. The fightin' Phils out front here, 3-0. Two outs, runners at first and second. This one the other way. And that is out number 3. Two left on. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The fightin' Phils lead. And next, the cleanup hitter.
The designated hitter.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Jordan.
Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play.
The left fielder, number 5, Tyler.
Nobody on and two outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground. And handles this chance. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. The second baseman digs in now. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely pummeled. Might be trouble here. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. In there. A run comes in on the play. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but he put a little too much topspin on it to get it out of the yard. One out, runner at second base. And now at the plate, Jake Cave.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Dances out of the way. That'll back him up a bit.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Popped in the air, left field. The left fielder settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. But they push across one run. One down. The second baseman will hit next.
Number 28.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was... He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.
The second baseman now at the plate. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. One out and runners at first and second. And now the center fielder, Jake Cave. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground to third, and handles that one. Off balance feed, there's one. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. And that's a base hit.
Take a look, find it.
Rowe stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here's the center fielder, Jake Cave. Three and one, couldn't come up with it. 2 gone and the base is loaded. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, Rickson Windrow.
That one missed. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And now the right fielder. Up the middle. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no outs, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. On the ground, left side, 6-4. 3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Grabs it right up against the wall. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays. Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take over. Man on at first, the first baseman, the next to hit. 2-2. To short. Could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter. Play.
1 out and the bases are empty. Standing in, the power hitting second baseman. The outfielders very deep. They don't want anything going over their heads. Pretty good pop for a second baseman, and that could help speed his path up the ladder to the majors. This one is labeled.
Round it, go, 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 go.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second and digging for 3. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. The lineup flips over. Number 9, getting ready to hit. Ground ball to second. And handles this chance. On to first. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 3. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, number 28. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. And a frozen rope into center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit.
Next to hit, Jake Cave.
Jake Gage.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
2-ball.
Rolls away a little bit. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Struggle, twist, and press against the thin shell. It looked exhausting. He couldn't bear to see it suffer, so he took a pair of scissors and carefully cut the cocoon open. The butterfly slipped out.